Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of FTB Infinity Expert Mode. I am your host Renovate, and today guys is episode number 16. Today we are going to get closer to an ME system. So got a lot to show you and got a lot to get done. Also, we're going to be looking back at this thing behind me. It's the UU matter and the mass fabricator. I'm going to show you something that we're going to do that's pretty cool. And also I'll bring in Link so he can look as well and help explain a couple things he's been doing. So hopefully you guys are enjoying it. If you are, please click the like button. If you're new to my channel and you just happen to stop by, click that subscribe button. Help me grow the channel, guys. And also check out all the links in the description below. A lot of cool people are recording on this server, the FTOG.net server. So let's get started, guys. Episode number 16. Alright guys, let me show you what I've been working on today. I've been doing a lot of stuff. A couple episodes ago, guys, we were talking about the reason that we need to get a bunch of plutonium, and I'm going to show it to you, and it's down here in this chest in Link's office. We'll go down here real quick, and he's up playing around in the Botania area doing something pretty cool. But something that we've been trying to get to from all our spent nuclear rods is plutonium, these tiny pieces of plutonium. If you put a bunch of them in together in a group of 9, you'll get a large piece of plutonium. And if you put those together with some dense iron plates, you're going to get RTG fuel. That's very important. A lot of the high-end recipes require this RTG fuel. Also, if you put plutonium with the uranium, you're going to get MOX nuclear fuel, which this is very important if we wanted to upgrade our nuclear reactor to some MOX fuel, which is pretty cool. What I want to do in this episode, guys, is take these two things together, and if we put them together, it's going to give us something that we've been waiting on for quite some time. It's called Uridium, and this is the recipe. You take these two things upstairs, put it in the assembly table, and after 80 million RF, that's a lot, we'll eventually get an Uridium ore. The reason I want to make that is we're going to take it over into our mass fabricator room, something that we set up last episode, and we're going to put it in the replicator, and we're going to see how long it takes to get a Uridium made. The cool thing is we got this thing all set up. It's working like a gem right now. This thing's got 232,000 pieces of scrap. This, like the cyclic assembler, whatever it's called, is making scrap as fast as it can, and it is pumping into this thing, and this thing is just screaming. So we are already up to almost 22,000 UU matter. So I had to make a drum because our tank we had sitting there actually ran out of power. So that's kind of cool. So let me show you what I had to make. So in order for us to get into our ME system, we need one of two things. We can either do the ME controller, which is right here, which takes a vibrant alloy block, which is a bunch of vibrant alloys from Ender.io. It also requires Enderium blocks, which is just a bunch of Enderium. It needs these calculation processors, which we can make. It also needs this thing called a quantum core, and inside the quantum core is a pretty detailed recipe that we're going to need to make. So the nether stars aren't the detailed piece, it's the enriched Sunnarium alloy. Now how do we make that? Well, you take a bunch of the enriched Sunnarium and you put a Sunnarium alloy in it. How do you get the Sunnarium alloy? It needs Sunnarium in the middle and a bunch of these Uridium reinforced plates. How do you get these? You take a bunch of Iridium, and it only gives you one. Now look at this, it only gives you one. So 4 pieces gives you one. How many do we need? Whoops, didn't mean to do that. How many do we need? We need 8. So we need 32 Uridiums to make just this one. So we need to do this 4 times. So this is going to take us a while to get to this quantum core. Hopefully I did my math correctly. That gives you 1, correct? And there's 4 in each. Yep, 32 gives you 1. 1 gives you this one, and it takes 4 of them. So we're going to be doing this quite a bit. So I don't think we're going to get this done all in one episode, but at least we can get to it. The other thing that's going to be kind of hard to make is this enhanced Galgodian, I'll let you guys figure out how to pronounce that metal. This is pretty intense. These large lumps, you go down to the small lumps. The small lumps are made out of this. So it's a block of diamonds, and then these things from Steve's carts, and then you got these eyes, which these aren't that difficult to make, but it takes 1 block of diamond to make 2 clumps. How many clumps do we need? We need 9. So we almost need to make, here's 2, 3, I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to need to make a fifth one. So we need 5 blocks of diamonds just to make a large clump. That large clump's going to give us one of these. We need 2. So we need almost 10 blocks of diamond, which is ridiculous. So we had to go get our ender quarry set back up and start pumping again. We're up to 42 diamonds, so that's only about 5 blocks, just under 5 blocks. So it's going to have to get quite a bit diamonds for us to get to that point. But in order to make that, let's go back. We could either have made the ME controller, which here's the recipe for that. Now look at the ME energy. Oh, that's not what it's called. It's called the, I thought it was called energy something. It's right here, the energy acceptor. Now look at this recipe. Same thing. The only difference is this one requires the engineering processors. So instead of making this, a lot of people have said that all you need is the actual controller, which is fine, because the controller will allow us to have, as you know, channels come off of it. So that's important, because we'd had to make one of these eventually anyway. So that's what our goal is. And I'll show you what I have done so far. So we got these vibrant alloy blocks already made. This isn't we don't need to do that. I went ahead and killed the wither a bunch of times. As you can see, these are all our nether stars. And I went ahead and made these enriched Sunnariums. Now, how do you make these? Well, you take a Sunnarium block. Let's go back to this recipe right here. You take a Sunnarium right here. And the way you get that is you have to make a thing called a molecular transformer. And that's what we made. It's sitting right here. Now this thing uses a ton of EU, and if you click on this, it doesn't show it to you there. But if I go back to the recipe and show it to you, let's click back here, go to there, go to there. It takes 9 million EU just to produce one. So this is what I've been doing all day long, is doing this. And it takes quite a bit of time. It's a lot longer than the assembly tables, and I haven't found a way to make it go faster other than trying to get more power to it. But right now it's on a high voltage, which is 4,000 RF, which is about 1,000 EU. So there might be a way. We might have to make like an MFSU or something to get more EU to this thing. So we'll have to figure out how to do that. But for right now, this is made. That thing itself took quite a bit of time to make. Let me show you the recipe for that. It's called a molecular. There it is right there on the top. This is the recipe for it. These things are pretty easy to make. You've seen us make these advanced machine casings. These things here are kind of cool. You got to make a high voltage transformer. And some insulated high voltage wire and a Lapitron crystal. So you've seen us make these before. And then the advanced circuits, everything's simple there too. And then this thing here was kind of weird. You got to make these thick neutron reflectors. Here you got these neutron reflectors here, which are made of copper, some coal dust, and some tin dust, and it makes you one. So it's a weird setup. It took about an hour altogether to make. And once we made it, we got it set up. So I've already made quite a bit of that Sunnarium just to get us to this point. So you can see I've made, what is that, 2, 4, 6, 8. So I've made 8 of them. So I need to make, oh geez, how many more do we need to make? Let's go check. Let's look at the controller. Where's the recipe? Right there. There it is. So we need to make 4 of them. So I got 2 done. So we need to do it 2 more times. So if we go over here and just grab 4 of these and we stick them in this machine like so, it'll start doing a little process thing. So here's your progress. It's not very fast. So there's 1%, 2%. So this thing's probably going to take a good hour. So while that's doing that, I'm going to go get Link, and we're going to go downstairs, and we're going to grab some stuff, and we're going to try to replicate the Uridium and see how much we can get. We'll be right back.
Okay, peeps, we are back with the Renovate.
And I am back with the Link.
The Link of the Kill.
Link of the Kill. So you can see this thing's working.
Yep, I didn't even show my peeps this.
Yep. But we're at 1,000 EU per tick, and that's only because EU to RF is you multiply by 4, and that's the highest I can do with the HV connector. And unless we can make another MFSU or MFE like I did downstairs, which transmits, I think, 500. Well, it still wouldn't be enough. Yeah, it still wouldn't be enough. We'd need to make an MFSU, which is 2,000 EU.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But this works as fine.
Cool.
So what we need to do now is make the Uridium. So.
That's downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
That's the special clothes.
Mm-hmm. I'll let you pick it up. Here comes Walter. So grab that red one and grab that green one.
And Mox.
We're going to take it upstairs. You're glowing.
Am I really glowing?
No, I'm just kidding.
I should just throw it on the ground, let you pick it up by accident.
Put it in there. And it takes 80 million RF. What'd you put it in?
Oh, wrong thing.
Yeah, this thing.
Oh, wrong thing. Uridium.
Takes 80 million RF.
80 million?
Yes.
What's a resonant frame? 50?
50.
So about 20 minutes?
Yeah, about 20 minutes.
Okay, while he does waits for that, I'm going to go and change my clothes back.
The cool thing is we got this energy cell here, and I could actually turn this off, and I could just use this energy cell all by itself. I think I'll do that. Oh, let me. I gotta show my people something real quick. So we were running out of power. So I think I showed in last episode. I can't remember. It's been a while. I'm trying to get down the wrong elevator. We set up culinary generators, and I changed them all out to 8 times culinary generators. And now we're packing a pretty good punch here. These are all producing 352 RF per tick. There are 369 of them. You guys can do the math. And
don't forget to carry the 1.
Yeah, don't forget to carry the 1. And if we go upstairs, the reason that we are able to do that is we increased our hamburger production. So we moved it all back to here, changed some of the pipes out, and made some deep storage units. Basically, it's coming in from the harvester. The harvester is bringing it in to these deep storage units. These deep storage units are just acting as a buffer, and they are pretty filled, except for the wheat. The wheat's going down pretty fast, but the wheat's getting used quite a bit. And so we put these impulse ducts that go into these pressers. The pressers are making the tofu, and that's the one item that we were running out of. So now we have 3 sets of presses making the firm tofu, and our hamburger storage has actually went up by about 1,000 since I went on. It was at about 10,400 this morning, and it went through 1,000 burgers in about 6 hours. And that's just from that molecular transformer thing making all that Sunnarium and using all that energy. So yeah, we are back in business. So cool. That's working. So let's run over here real quick.
If you run over here real quick, you can see the TNT go off.
It's about 1/8 of the way.
So you might want to hurry up.
I'm hurrying.
Got about 20 more seconds before it goes off. So technically, it shouldn't blow up anything. Because what the flour does.
We're gonna stand back here.
It absorbed. Did it do nothing? It did nothing. You got scared for nothing. Out.
The flour is supposed to absorb the
explosion.
Yes. Let's check in our storage and see if we got any cheeseburgers or BLTs. Unless you have some food on you.
I do. Always got food on me, man.
For some reason, I don't have any food.
I'm always flying right past you. Well, I I didn't hook up the wire down there, right? But I'll just.
Oh, they're blowing up. Do it.
Boom.
Oh, it
And
worked.
then the flower absorbs it and then transfers it to the mana spreader.
How about
which
that?
should all be in here. There you go.
Wow, that's a lot of mana for just one. Man, I can't control this jetpack. That's a lot of mana for just one flower.
Yep. And then each one of these mana spreaders have its own flower to control. I'm only going to use 4 just because we're on a server. We don't need insane. I still have to work out the bugs, but that's it in a nutshell, mostly. And then I'll have a mana spreader right here shooting down into this one and spread it out.
When's the next one go off?
What?
When's the next one go off?
Well, if I wired it correctly, it would all go off at the same time.
Boom. Sweet. That's just fun to watch.
And it's really cool particles they give off too.
Yeah, I like the pink mana. I'm surprised I can see that because I don't have my wand.
Yeah.
That's
How can you see that?
I don't know, but I can.
Weird.
Alright guys, we're back, and as you can see, this thing is going to be done in about 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Where's that? Did you pick it up?
No.
Are you serious? You didn't pick it up? You got it, dude. Why? I thought you needed the thing on for it. It's not radioactive?
I don't think this does.
That's cool. Let me see it.
Yeah.
Looks like a snowball. That took like an hour.
Does. Not an hour, like 30 minutes.
No, that was literally an hour. We put it in at 8:30. It's 9:30 for me.
Well, we just got to make more lasers, I guess.
So here's what we got to do.
Okay.
Go to the scanner.
Scanner.
Okay.
Put it in the scanner.
What is this thing up here? Let's delete that, whatever that was. We got a new crystal memory card. We're going to put that in there. We're going to put the iridium in there. And it's going to scan it. It takes about 100 seconds. So in about 2 minutes it'll be done. So it is 94%. And it's going to be done here, and we're going to find out what it's going to take to make this. Oh, you're kidding. It's only 120 millibuckets.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Copy that bad boy.
So we're going to stick that into here.
Pattern storage.
Put the disk in there, and then you click the down button. And now it says 1 of 2. So now we have 2 items in storage. And if we go over here to the replicator, we can click next pattern.
Oh.
And then click the thing at the top. Oh, you know what? We're going to need to make a fluid. We're going to need to make an input upgrade so this can input the fluid into it.
I can make one.
Okay, let's make one of those real quick. When we get it made, we'll be right back and see how long it takes to replicate one. Be right back.
Yep.
Alright, we're back. Link went ahead and made that real quick.
Now we're back.
Now we're
He didn't
back.
say we're back or anything. I'm just...
Now we're back. So put that in the replicator.
Well, first you gotta click it on the side you want.
The top.
Pull from. And then you put it in there and hopefully it works. From top side.
It's not pointing to the top.
It says from top side.
Why is it not pulling then? Servo
Hit
it.
it in a way.
Servo it.
Working.
There we go.
Bam. Click that
How much-
bad boy.
How much does it hold?
Holy smokes, this thing's fast. Are you serious?
Are you serious?
Can't make much with it.
What?
We can make some wings.
Let's do it again.
Ooh, we're gonna make a hybrid solar panel.
What's the deal? We're on
Solar
power?
panel. We can make a quantum suit.
Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Oh, no, I'm stuck down here. Okay, we need to make an upgrade for the HV cable. So let's go do that real quick. Alright, let's hook these up. High voltage. Take that one off.
There we go.
High voltage there, and then this should help.
Good. There we go. Not doing no. Does it take a bit? Yes, it does. Or does it have like a big battery to store?
It's got a big battery to fill up. It's something insane. I think it's like 50 million or 5 million EU or something like that.
Just click single one like that because it's gonna kill that battery.
Yeah. So let's not do that until it fills it up.
Okay. Got 3.
Cool.
So sweet. We're getting one step closer to
Yeah.
season end. High five.
We'll get to that one in the next episode, or I'll do that in between episodes. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. It's episode number 16. We duplicated Uridium, and Link blew up his base. No, I'm just kidding. But, yeah. Yeah,
At least
but...
I did something this episode.
Oh.
Snap.
Did you see that nice machine that I made sitting upstairs? Oh.
Technically, you didn't make that in an episode. You made that
Nope.
in between episodes.
Yeah, but that was something that took a long time. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, click the like button, hit Link's like button, hit everybody's like button in the description below.
Sub to the channels.
Sub to the channel. And go check out our Together series that we're doing. It's called Not So Serious Minecraft. Go check it out. I'm looking at the camera. Can't you see the camera up there in the corner?
No.
No. It's hidden.
Okay.
It's about right there. See you guys.
See ya.